Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Mathai. Thank you, Zeb, for that kind introduction. I just want to clarify one thing you just said that was in the flyer also. I do comedy and magic, but I typically do comedy just to stand-up comedy club, so today's just going to be about the magic. I hope that's okay. And on with the show, this is it. So we're going to start. We're going to start by talking about the Indian rope trick. Anybody heard of it? The Indian rope trick uses just one piece of rope and one, well, you know. The trick always starts off the same way. A witty and well-dressed magician walks on stage, takes out a piece of rope, folds it in half, and then cuts the rope in two. Then the magician folds the whole thing in half again, and then cuts it into fourths. Then the magician folds it all over again, and then cuts the whole thing into eighths. Then if the magician is really good, he folds it one more time and cuts it as many times as his cheap supply cabinet scissors can handle. All right, then the magician takes all the little pieces at the top, except for one, and pokes them in his fist. Then the magician takes all the little pieces at the bottom, except for one, and then pokes those into his fist. Then the magician waves the scissors around the rope, and just like that, the rope magically restores to one piece. Just how he did it, I don't know, but it was a good trick. Zeb, I'll give you that guy's business card. You can bring him next year. Welcome to the show. I promise it gets better. So, in order to start, I need a volunteer. Don't raise your hand. I know who I want. Where is our CFO, Dave Radzinowski? Where are you at, Dave? Dave, come on up. Give him this round of applause. Thanks for helping out, Dave. Clear the stage for His Majesty. Okay. If you would stand right here. And I need you to take out your wallet and give me all your money. I'm serious. They're all watching. All of it? Actually, let's see what you got first. You know what I see? They're 20s. You know, for a CFO, you don't have a lot of money. Okay, I'll take that 20. I'll take that 20. That's perfect. And just a note to any consultants out there, a helpful hint to get your client management to do what you want. Just be clear. Take out your wallet and give me all your money. Okay. I want you to sign your name on this bill. If you would, just sign it right over here. And Zeb, if you don't mind coming over and signing your name next to his signature, that way we will uniquely identify this bill if we see it again. I mean, when we see it again.
Tracing the monetary units of the new job.
Thanks a lot.
Do we need a notary?
All of these people. Okay. So if you would take a little step back. Dave's money, Dave's $20 bill. I'm just going to fold it up a little bit. Dave, I'm not sure if the committee, did they tell you what we're doing up here? This is actually a fire trick. Did you bring the lighter? Did you bring the lighter? I think I got one. I think I got one. Bill, lighter. This is pretty cool. Watch the magic. Watch the magic.
Wow.
Do you have 100, Dave? I'll show you a better trick. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Dave, I just want to thank you for helping out. Thanks a lot. Please give Dave this round of applause as he goes back to his seat. Thanks a lot, Dave.
Thanks, Rick.
Is he still looking at me, Zeb? Don't make eye contact. It's awkward. I'm just kidding, Dave. Come back here. I'm just kidding. Dave, come back here. I'm just kidding. I want to explain, in case you just walked in or you're watching this on YouTube later, I just want to explain what just happened here for everybody to see. This is the CFO of NASA. He just got screwed. But that's okay. And do you know why? Because as the leader of this organization, he knows that his highest metric is employee satisfaction. And you're all happy right now. And here in the federal government, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the rich. So, but here's what I'm going to do for you. We're going to do a card trick, and you're going to play the part of the magician. And if you succeed, you will get all of their applause, and I'll give you your $10 bill back. Does that sound fair? Okay. So we're gonna do a little card trick. Zeb, if you don't mind coming over. Zeb, if you'll just take a card and make sure it's a free choice of any card. And in a moment, I'm gonna have you show it around to everybody, but don't show it to me, and definitely don't show it to Dave, because Dave's the magician for this trick. Okay?
I can't see anything anyway.
Everybody see it?
Yes.
Oh, and one more thing before I hand the magic reins over to Dave, I got one thing. It's a piece of fruit. I do this all the day at my desk. It's a lemon. Dave, I just in case you as a magician don't succeed, this will be your consolation prize in lieu of the $5 bill. Okay? And if you can just take this down to the credit union and tell them what happened, and I'm sure they'll tell you what you can do with this. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this here. We'll get to it in a moment. All right, Zeb, so you remember the card?
Yep.
So I'll take it back. I'll take the card. Perfect. So what's going to happen is I'm going to mix the cards, and Dave, I'm going to show you the cards, and you have to remember you're the magician, so I want you to be able to get an image of one card, which is hopefully their card, but I don't know how it's going to work. So you're going to take a quick look at all the 52 cards. Can you take a look? Can you try to focus in on one card? If you can't see, take your glasses off. Can you try to focus in on one card that you see that hopefully pops out at you? Do you remember?
Yes.
You won't forget? Okay, so one of these cards was yours. Dave's got a lot of vested interest because he wants his $1 bill back, so we'll see how good he can do. So, Dave, for dramatic effect, please step to the microphone and tell them what card you think.
Was it the 7 of Hearts?
Good job.
Am I right?
Good job. Okay, so what did I say? I said if you got it right, you'll get your $1 bill back. So, is there a less denomination than 1? I don't think there is.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to give you the lemon as well. Hold on one second. I don't know if you can see it up here, but this is a real lemon, and Dave can take. I'm just going to cut this lemon real quick. Don't get ahead of me. I'm holding a knife.
Okay.
There's actually something inside this lemon. I'm serious. I'm serious. There's actually something inside this lemon. I'm sorry about the condition, Dave. Can you, I don't want to touch it, can you, and maybe Zeb come over, can you pull that one out and unfold it? And if that's your bill inside this lemon, show it to him, Dave. Show it to him. Thanks a lot, Dave. Give it up for Dave. He's a good sport. Thanks a lot, Dave. So we're gonna do one more piece. This is something that you may have seen back in the vaudeville era of variety acts many years ago, but you don't see this a whole lot right now. And this is actually a little tribute to something that I heard our CFO say, I think in his first all hands meeting, in which he kind of articulated to us that part of being the best at doing what you do is always being a little bit uncomfortable. So what I'm about to do is going to make me very uncomfortable, maybe you all a little bit just for watching. So now that I have everybody's attention, I need a volunteer, somebody who I could trust to closely follow directions. I see Nina. Nina, come on up. Give her this round of applause. I have here a box of very real and very sharp sewing needles, okay? So I want you to very carefully go open the box, take one out, and make sure it's real, make sure it's sharp. And I also have a piece of sewing thread from a spool that we're going to get to in a little bit. So Nina, in a moment, we're both going to take a deep breath. Then you're going to place that needle on my tongue. Notice I didn't say in my tongue, I said on my tongue. Doesn't matter which direction, just not down. Or actually, either pointing this way or pointing that way, but just not down. That's a different trick, okay? Are you ready? Good? Okay.
No. I'm eating.
The needle went down fine. Too much alcohol in Terrence's punch.
Okay. Nothing in the glass? Nina, nothing in the glass? I'm going to open up my mouth. If you would just take a look on the tongue, under the tongue, roof of my mouth, in the teeth. Needle's gone? Okay. Let me just move this. Can you just stand right over here? Perfect. I have one question for you. Have you ever gone fishing before? You have? Okay. I think you know. I don't know if you know where this is going, but can you hold your finger out like this? Good choice of fingers. Can you hold your thumb against that? Yeah. That's perfect.
No. Oh my goodness!
I want you to notice one thing. She can see this from up here. This needle is not threaded onto the string. It's actually tied.
Oh.
There's a knot here. Can you hold out your finger? You can hold this and you can go back and show it to all of them that this needle is tied. Thanks a lot, Nina. I think that's all I got today. If you enjoyed the show, my name is John Mathai. If not, I'm Frank Peterson. Thank you.